This focaccia bread is soft and moist, light and porous, and each of those dimples are flavored with garlic and rosemary leaves, and they have a fine crispy crust. And it's one of the easiest breads that we can make at home. And to make this wonderful focaccia bread, all that we use is a good technique and some time, and we don't need any special equipments, and we use only 5 basic ingredients to make the bread. So in this video, let's see how to make this focaccia bread in 5 simple steps. So as a first step, let's prepare the dough. Into a bowl, add in the lukewarm water which is not cold nor hot but just slightly warm. Then add in the yeast, salt and olive oil, and stir them all together until the yeast and salt get dissolved in water. And now add in the flour and combine them all together to form a shaggy mass of dough. And we need to make sure there are no dry patches left behind. And now we need to let the dough proof for 2 hours. So wrap it with a plastic film and let the dough sit in a warm environment or on the countertop. And in between, we are going to do a magic which will transform our dough into a well-structured dough, just as we did in our ciabatta bread recipe. So to give more structure to our bread dough, we need to knead the dough. But as this is a high hydration dough, it's difficult for us to knead the dough by hands. So we do it by the simple stretching and folding method to develop the gluten strength of our dough. So we are going to stretch and fold the dough 4 times, which is so satisfying and relaxing to do. So it's been 30 minutes and we are going to stretch and fold the dough for the first time. And as our bread dough is very sticky to handle, we use a simple trick which will make it easy for us to handle the dough. Just dip our hands in water, and when our hands are wet, the dough will not stick to our hands. So stretch the dough and fold it onto itself and turn the ball 90 degrees and repeat the same on all the 4 sides. And in this first folding, we may see the dough tearing at some parts, but that's okay. That's because the gluten strands are not well developed. And slowly we can see our bread dough will improve its texture and the dough strength in the coming foldings. And now cover it with a plastic film and keep it in a warm environment or on the countertop. And it's been another 30 minutes and we can see our dough has risen slightly, and we are going to stretch and fold the dough once again. And so we did our second round of folding. Let's wrap it again and keep it aside. And now it's the third folding. Wrap it again and keep it on the counter for another 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes and we are going to do the final folding. So we did our 4 rounds of folding, and now let's wrap it and wait for another 15 minutes. This will give some time for our dough to relax before the final shaping. So in the meantime, let's prepare our baking tray by greasing it with some olive oil. And now let's prepare the topping for our focaccia. So add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of water and a pinch of salt, and mix them all together using a spoon or a fork or a small whisk, and you can see it will get a thicker consistency as it forms an emulsion. And now I'm adding some finely chopped garlic, and you can skip the step if you don't want to add garlic. And that's it, our topping mix is now ready. And now let's shape our dough. Our dough has proofed for a total of 2 hours, and it has got a good gluten development and structure. I've applied some olive oil on my palm, and now let's transfer this dough onto our prepared baking tray. And now we need to carefully pull and stretch the dough in such a way that we preserve some of those air pockets that are formed during the proofing. And now drizzle our olive oil mix on the top of the dough and spread it evenly. And now our dough will be more relaxed and stretchable, so make some more dimples, and while making these dimples, poke all the way down until our fingertips touch the baking sheet. And now adding the rosemary leaves on top. And finally sprinkle the top with some flakes of coarse sea salt. And now our focaccia dough is ready for the final rising. So wrap it with a plastic film and keep it in a warm environment to rise for about 60 to 70 minutes. And after 70 minutes of proofing, our dough has puffed up nicely, and now they are ready to go into the oven. So bake at 450 Fahrenheit preheated oven for 18 to 20 minutes or until they turn golden brown on top. And after baking, we'll get our beautiful focaccia bread. It smells amazing, and it has got beautiful air pockets, and the bread is so light, and each of those dimples are infused with that flavors of garlic, olive oil and the rosemary leaves. And it has a fine crunchy crust and soft and moist crumb inside, and it's one of our family favorites, and it tastes absolutely delicious. And we can have this focaccia bread at any time of the day as plain focaccia or with some olive oil, or we can slice them horizontally and fill it with your favorite fillings and have them as a sandwich bread. And we can also make them thinner or thicker according to how you prefer. And here is another thinner focaccia bread that I made, which is more crispier. And another good thing is that we can make this focaccia bread ahead of time by preparing the dough earlier, and we can keep it in the fridge for up to 4 days, and we can make the baking process so much easier on the baking day. I've written clearly about this on my blog post, and the link to the blog post is in the description box below and in the iCard above. And I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you will make this bread at home, and I'm sure you will love it. And if you like this video, please give your valuable thumbs up, and please don't forget to share this recipe with your friends and family who love baking homemade bread. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thanks for watching this video. See you next time.